Okay, so here is my plan. I don't have any script prepared, anything. This is going to be very informal training session. But I know that from Dr. Murray, that you're the one, you are the magician behind working on, lab, doing all
Well,
this
probably very primitive
analysis.
compared to what we're gonna see tonight, but yeah, that's usually my job around here.
Sure. So I'd like to work with you so that you can get familiar with this data to science platform
All right,
and start to use for research.
sounds
So
good.
here is what I like to do. Maybe you can share your screen, and I'll be
Yeah,
a instructor telling you,
let's
where to
see.
go, what to do, and etc.
All
And
right.
you do your programming in Python, I'm assuming.
Yes, I definitely have more experience with R, but I'm getting more familiar with Python by the day. So
You will have to switch to Python.
yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying learning it. So yeah.
sure.
All right, I'm
Is there
ready.
any way you can share your whole desktop because it
Oh
will be
yeah,
between.
it's
This is only
yeah.
a desktop. Okay,
I can no, I can make it wider. I just have a really wide monitor. I didn't want it to look
sure.
weird for you, but here, let me stop it and share the whole thing.
Yep, yep.
If it's too wide, just let me know. But
We'll see.
all right.
I think this is good enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
So this is your only screen that you have, or do you have on the second monitor? Because I think you have a note over there. Probably you don't need to make a note because
All right,
you
yeah,
have
forget the
that.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
all right.
have you heard about this data to science?
Dr. Murray's talked about your platform quite a bit, but I haven't actually, admittedly, have not explored it
Yeah, that's
too
fine.
much.
That's
So
perfect because
sorry
this is
about
gonna
that.
be a no, no, not at all. Because this is gonna be a perfect, tutorial for the beginners who's about to get
All right.
started. So, this data to science platform, I'm not gonna go the history of why I started and everything, but basically to help any research scientists who need to use geospatial data science for
All
their
right.
work. So,
Excellent.
there are many, many instances that we deployed, but the one that we manage at Purdue is called the PS2, which stands for
Okay.
Plant Science 2.0. So the initial funding coming from this Plant Science 2.0 initiative. So we named that instance as in a PS2. So if you go to the URL of your browser,
Yep.
in PS2 dot D2S, D as a dog, number two, S.
All right. That's it.
No, yeah, .org.
.org.
Yeah. Uh, enter.
Awesome.
I think there's some delay between what
Oh,
you.
okay. Between what I'm seeing and
Yeah, now I can see it. So click sign up because you don't
all
have an
right.
account yet, right?
Correct. Yeah. I'll
So
go ahead
sign up,
and
put your name, and if you somehow end up exposing your password, I will blur it
all
out.
right. Yeah. No, I guess
So
it
something
just
like
did.
that. Yeah,
I
but
was hoping it wouldn't.
I will blur it later when I'm
Yeah.
editing video.
I can always change it too.
Yeah, you can
Let
change
me
it later, but you don't have to because I will be
let me go ahead and
right.
confirm.
So what is happening behind it is that once you sign up, you will have to confirm your email.
Okay.
Yes, and plus I need to approve your account because I
Gotcha.
don't want any machine out there create the hundreds of account automatically.
Certainly. Yeah.
So I just approve your account on my end.
Okay.
What you also have to do is you have to confirm your email.
Okay.
Because if you forget your email, then there's no way we can access your account. So your email will be used as a way to retrieve, recover your password if you
Okay.
forget later.
That sounds
So
good.
once you confirmed your email, now you should able to click login. And now
All
you
right. Awesome.
into the system. Okay. So right now you're not going to have to see anything because you just created an account. You don't have access to any of the project out there. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna be add you to one project.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see if you can find something near the college station.
It's funny that we're zoomed in on the Midwest. I went to school in Urbana and my parents lived in Mahomet for a long time. So it's just funny
So
to
you
see
live
that
in
pop up.
Champaign area?
Yes. Yep. I went to school at Illinois.
Because this is a PS2 instance. If you don't have anything, by default, Purdue is going to be in the middle.
That's great.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, fair enough.
College Station, I have a couple of projects here. Let me see. Oh, we have a College Station WIP project. So this is
Cool.
not the one probably you are interested in, but you know what? This is not the best data set that I can show you. It looks horrible. I don't want to give you the wrong impressions. I need to find the,
Oh, that's fine.
value.
You can pick it wherever you want. That's fine with me.
Let me see. Let me see if you can find anything corn or in a maze. I don't have anything with a maze. Corn. Oh, I do have a corn data set that is shared by Corpus Christi team.
Oh,
So
cool. Okay.
I will do here is give me a second. Corn menu access. What I'm doing right now is that I'm adding you to one of the projects. I will show
Okay.
you how you can do this for other the people later. But let me find Aaron. Uh, DeSalvio. How do I pronounce your last name? You said
You got it. Yeah, you
okay.
got it.
DeSalvio, okay. So I just added to one project. If you refresh this
All
page,
right. Awesome.
then now you have an access to the Chrome project.
Okay, sweet.
So the way how it works is that the once you have an access to a project, you see. Let me see if you can annotate here. I think sometimes this one helps here. You see this arrow button here. If you click that
Yes.
one,
Yeah,
that'll
okay.
go back to the previous the list of project view. So if you click that one, and if you choose any specific project, let's click the corn, and now you are actually entering into the project, and it will show you all the flights. So right now, you see only one scale box over here because this
Right.
project only has one flight.
Okay.
And you see that there is in an arrow, in a triangle that shows in a three data product. If you click that one, and that
Cool.
will show you three data product that is associated with that specific flight. And if you click Auto Mosaic at the top, now you're
Oh,
going to
excellent.
see actually the Auto Mosaic that has
Nice.
been uploaded is being landed over there. You can
Yeah.
zoom in, and then those high resolution images will be rendered as you zoom in and out. I think there's a slight delay on my end, so
Okay.
probably you're already zooming in, right?
I can see it
Yep.
perfectly, yes.
Yep.
So,
And if you click other, I believe that other data set is, let me see.
other. Is that a digital elevation map?
Let me
Um,
see. This is not what I order. I don't
got.
know what it is. This might be this elevation model.
Okay.
No, this might be CHM actually.
All right.
If you
I've
click
got a
CHM,
DSM here.
yeah. So I think this is the actual digital service model. I think they had a DTM at the beginning of the season, so they did a DSM minus
Oh,
C.
okay. I see.
I think it is uploaded as an order. You know what? Let me just change it so that this is going to be clear. Order. Oh, I think this is the data set that is uploaded a long time ago. So
Oh, no worries.
at that time, when we just upload anything other than also DSM endpoint
Right.
listed as order. But right now, if you choose order, we'll ask you, what specific it is, later.
Yeah.
We'll just
Okay.
go to this later. The other thing that is happening here is that you can, let's click the Auto Mosaic there.
Yeah.
And you see that, you see the band info, band one is red,
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice.
band three is in a blue, band four is in the alpha channel. And we are doing a dynamic rendering. meaning that we can choose in a different color combination. So if you see the red band is chosen as in a B1, let's
Right.
change this in a B3. Click that and I choose and change it to B3.
Okay.
And it will
Oh,
change on the
sweet.
right side and change blue into B1.
Okay.
And what you did was that the users, assign actually blue band to the red channel, the red band to the, blue channel.
All
So
right.
it is the same images, but the what I'm showing here is that you can do, the dynamic, color rendering, for, whatever range that you would like to do. By default, it is set to, do the color stretch to the min max value.
Yeah.
If you want to do, user defined, to click that box, then you can just change this value to whatever value that you want. So let's change it to 150 for this red. Then you can see that the value is the change based on whatever the range of value that you specify in that box.
Okay. Yeah.
So essentially, you have full control of how you want to visualize this in a layer. Same thing
Nice.
for the single band. Let's click in order. That was the CHM.
Sure.
And as you can see, this is one single band. You see the stat, showing what is in a mean value max. And if you know that this is not a CHM, if this is CHM, it should be everything is in a positive, right?
Yeah.
But for example, if you like to change, the highlight that, car is only
Hmm.
highlighted one. So if you like to change it, so let's say change the max value to be -7. Then I think ground feature is a kind of shown a little bit
Right.
better.
And then changes the scale bar here
Yeah,
too, looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically what I'm trying to say is that you have a full control. If you choose, color properties, can you click that, drop down menu? Uh,
Yes. Let's see.
this one
Oh,
here.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Then you can choose, whatever the color map,
Okay.
and they will change those, color, on the fly.
Excellent.
You have a different way of, rendering this in a single band images, over there.
Oh, that's
So
really cool.
this is, the different ways of, visualizing data set once you have an ancestral project.
Right.
But let's say, let's create a project. You have some example data set. Do you have some what is that? G2?
Even on my computer, I think I've got probably got an ortho. Do you want an ortho mosaic? Is that
So do you have any project that has a multiple flight?
yes. See
So
if it's
let's
on this
find,
computer. That's the
yeah.
question. Let's see. Meta shape. This is actually my home computer. Let me try to find
So,
it. Um,
oh, you have a couple.
I've got a few.
So if
I
you
have
have,
two flight dates
okay,
from,
so let's use that one.
yeah.
So have you used a QGIS before?
I have, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So do you have a QGIS?
Yes,
Can
I
you
can
open up
pull
the
it up.
QGIS? Because in order for you to create a project, you need to specify the boundary of the
Okay.
project. So usually the way how I do it is, and I create the boundary of the project using QGIS.
Okay.
It's, sometimes
Turn
you
night
can
light
just,
off.
if you know the location, then you can just go manually click those corners.
Sure.
Sometimes that is cumbersome.
Yeah.
So let's load one of the ortho mosaic here.
Yeah.
Let's say, can you just right click on this layer, zoom to layer? Because let's say this is a kind of overall project area that you're interested in. So the way how
Yep.
I usually do this, you need to click raster at the top
Yep.
menu, and I think a miscellaneous is the menu. Can you go to the miscellaneous?
Okay.
Raster miscellaneous. And let me see, not this one. Extraction, probably. Extraction. Not clip raster by conversion. There is a one. that I'm looking at. You know what? I don't remember what it was. Let me try to find one from my QGIS and
Yeah, yeah, you're no worries.
yeah.
I'll try to get that second flight date in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a second flight date.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Okay.
we just need to create this one um, in a boundary.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, not this one. Is it a vector? Oh, is it in a vector? Sorry. Go to the vector menu from
Oh,
Q.
okay.
If you go to the research tool and extract layer extent. Yeah, let's
Okay.
click that. Okay. Then you're gonna choose input layer to be the ortho mosaic that you got.
Got it.
And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna click this button. Yep.
Looks
Save
familiar.
to file
Okay.
and go to the directory where you're gonna save your, the boundary file.
Okay. We get to this date, 708.
Okay.
Okay.
And give a name. Let's save it in a shape file.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Give it a
There we
shape.
go.
Yep.
Just for the sake of it, I'll keep the naming convention the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Save it and
Run.
click run. Yep.
Cool.
And close. And I think you are using, I believe, you know what? Does this boundary have to be WS4? I don't remember. It has to be WS4 or not. So let's,
Oh,
go.
it's a different, yeah, it's a different UTM zone. It's
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're gonna the data science platform take care of this in a different
okay.
coordinate system automatically. So let's go
Cool.
back to the directory where we create the shapefile, and
Yep.
you will have to choose an auto shapefile companion. We need to create a one single G file. So what are the all those in a shapefile? SHX all day from
Oh, yes, yes.
choose and everything create as a one GIF file.
PRG. So all these.
Yeah, right
Okay.
click and create a the GIF file compress.
Okay.
Yep. Then that's
Cool.
going to be the one that we're going to drop. So let's go
Okay.
back to the browser. Go to workspace at the top. Let's now create a project.
So
Create.
this is
Before
actually
we give the name, let's click the upload shapefile at the bottom here.
cool.
Yep. And drag and drop that file. Click upload. Now you see that the boundary has been created automatically based on this.
Okay.
Give the title of the project.
This is actually Dr. Mary's gonna hate this, but
Oh,
it's
it's a
just what I have.
cartoon.
It is. It's what I have
Yeah, give a
available.
description.
All right. Um,
So you are not using corn example, cartoon example.
yeah, this is a he's gonna hate it.
But if
But
you know
that's all right.
the
He's
planting,
not here, so he didn't get to choose.
you will get to watch later. If you
All
know the
right.
planting date, you can put it there. If you don't, you just
Yeah,
leave it blank.
I don't remember. I
Yeah,
have it. I
yeah,
can add it later.
yeah. Then
All
if you
good.
click team, I don't think you have created any team, so it's not
Okay.
available. But if you create a team, then you can assign this project to a specific team.
Okay.
So let's go create.
Perfect. Awesome.
So now you just 2023 carton has been created. Let's go into the project, and now you are the owner of this
Okay.
project. So you're gonna see a lot of button at the top. You see this start of project is not available. If you click this in a pencil button, you can update it later.
Okay.
You can do the same thing for the end of the project. You can assign this project to team, later as well. And if you click this map over here, that will open up another window to show the boundary. So if you just
Okay.
click that one,
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
can
sweet.
modify this in a boundary if you need it. So if you know for it to modify it, you need to click this button. Then all those the vertices will be
Oh, cool.
updated. Then you
Okay.
can move it around when you just certify with it. Just click update in field. Right now, we're gonna click out so that not going
Okay.
to update anything. Okay.
Gotcha.
Also, you see these two different button here, manage access. So if you click this one, and you will go to a page where you're gonna decide who is gonna have on access to this project. So if
Gotcha.
you just find my name, can you type Gina and enter at this
Sure.
in the here? Enter. Then you see my name here. You just click this button
Cool.
and add selected. Then I'm added to your project as a viewer. And if
Okay.
you want to, upgrade me to owner, choose it, then
Cool.
click save it. Then I'm the owner as well. And you
Awesome.
can just change it back to as a viewer.
All right.
Yeah. So let's go back.
Sweet.
So you know
So,
how to manage. So yeah, click that button over there. So that's then how you manage access. And if you just click this deactivate, essentially it is going to a trash can. We are not
okay.
deleting anything yet, but it is simply removed from your the project list.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
That's this in the upper part is an overall management of the project part. You're gonna see this in a flight, net layers, and field data set, but we're gonna stick with flight for now because
Okay.
this is the tab where we're gonna manage our flight. So let's click add new flight over here.
All right. Um,
Give a name of the flight if you want. If you
sure. I'll just keep it. That's the scheme I use, so I'll
yeah,
just go
but
with that.
you can just set the the acquisition date to be what
Altitude
is the
was,
altitude,
let's see, 20. I think
overland,
this was 80 and 70.
sensor,
Yep.
and choose click create. And you have another flight. Let's add on a new flight there.
I think I have access to actually the day before.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that one.
We fly very low.
Yeah, they're tiny. Well, they're pretty small compared to
Yeah.
Maze. So
Yeah.
um,
You create.
there
So
we go.
now you create two flight. Let's say, going to the first flight by clicking manage data.
Okay.
So this is the
Upload.
place where you can actually upload your, raw data as well. So
Awesome.
let's try with the, raw data first. Click this one first.
Okay.
From there, you can upload the raw data. So do you have actually the raw data?
You mean the JPEGs?
Yeah, JPEGs.
Um, yes, I think actually I do. One second. Yep, I have them.
Can you create a one single zip file
Yeah.
for the flight? Yeah.
Let's see.
Right click and compress it. And in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some superpower
All right.
because this is not open to everybody, but will add you to image processing
Oh,
capabilities.
sweet.
I'm gonna show you also Jupyter Notebook Server
Awesome.
services. So you create this in a zip file. Can you
Yes.
go to the browser, click upload raw data, drag and drop zip file, and upload it. So hopefully it
Uh,
will take a while. It is on a 1 GB. Wow. Is
I'm
it?
on the
Oh,
Tamu VPN. Unfortunately, that might be slowing us down. So
okay.
that could be the problem.
Let's leave that one going. Let's open another tab.
All right. So we need PS2.
Oh, you know what? Because uploading another file will take a while as well. If you're uploading this from the actual, TAMU,
It would be super fast. Yeah, it's because I'm at
okay,
home and yeah.
okay, got it. Almost 30 minutes? Wow.
I can't believe that. It's not even that many images, so
Yeah, it's
it's only
only 1 gig.
134 images.
It's only 1 gig.
Yeah.
Let's, 'cause since we started, let's, leave it,
Yeah.
keep it going.
Okay.
Not sure. Let's open up another tab.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Go
ready.
to that workspace. This is for actually see it, but you need to go to the workspace
Oh, I see.
and go to Cotton. And first one, you're uploading raw data. So let's upload the actual process data for the
Yeah.
site. Go to manage data, click data product tab,
Gotcha.
and you have a DSM.
Yes. Oh,
Mhm.
DSM. Yep, I think so. My
Process,
apologies.
no problem.
I can save it really quickly here if you'd like. It'll
Yeah,
only
yeah,
okay.
because DSM is going to be smaller.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So use a meta shape.
I do
Okay.
primarily.
Yeah, because you're gonna like what I'm gonna about to show.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because actually, you will be able to process this data set on the
Okay.
directly. Do you do a lot of GCP kind of digitization when you're processing the data?
Well, fortunately,
You just
we
process
uh
whatever you got, right?
we recently acquired RTK
Okay,
enabled drones, which has saved me a lot of time. But
good.
until then, yes, all GCPs.
Okay,
I don't miss them.
yeah. So this one is small, so you can just drag and drop to DSM. So only 17, so hopefully this
Here
will
we
work.
go. Hopefully.
Yeah. How big is the ortho? This
The
one.
ortho, you know what? I could substantially reduce the size of the ortho.
Yeah.
If you give me a second here, I can just save the relevant part.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's smaller.
I went
Okay.
perfectly. Yeah. So let's wait until DSM even still that one is taking a while. So I
It's
think we have
totally
more than two at the
maybe
same.
if I
Yeah.
13 seconds.
We have plenty of time. Yeah. But I think probably I think I didn't. Okay, it is moving because sometimes the being able to see your own data set makes a huge
Oh
difference.
yeah, definitely.
Let's give a few seconds.
Yeah.
Almost done. Yeah, click done.
Cool.
And you see that this DSML road, can you go enable this data upload for the raw data? I think you just disable.
Yep. Go.
Yeah. So imagine that you upload, let's not even upload this, ortho, because I
Yep,
can
fair
add
enough.
it to, another project. We can just do, another training there. But
Sure.
once you upload it, you can see that you see the thumbnail images and over there you see name of the product. If you give any name, I believe, oh, like this one doesn't give you any name, so you can change it into different data product if you want.
Okay.
Well, this is DSM. Yeah. And if you click view at the bottom, yeah, then you're gonna see
Oh, perfect.
actual these images being rendered on this page and over here. Now we can just do exactly the same thing that you saw earlier. and just do the user-defined value if you know the specific range of value. And if you have another layer that you like to overlay below this layer by transparent changing transparency. I can just show some of the neat techniques at this the data so you can do,
Hmm.
but there's some technique that I can show you later to do better visualization.
Okay.
You kind of get an idea now. You can
Oh
just
yeah.
see your own data set, uploaded it. Now this is becoming available right away to you. And let me add you to one of the projects where we have actual data set you can play with.
Yeah.
Now, um, I know Dr. Murray is going to be mad at you that
He
you work
is.
in a department that now you're going to work with a wheat data set, but
All right.
I don't have any corn, so probably you can add a bunch of corn project, and
That's all
I'll
right.
give
He's
you
got
this
plenty
in a
of corn
project.
results on
Yeah.
the way.
So if you go back, refresh this in a page one more time.
Back
Refresh,
to oh,
refresh.
refresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you click that going back to this button here, so then you
Right.
can go to the, now you're
Okay,
going to
cool.
see the Cornell width in a 22. So if you click that one, now you're going to see a bunch of flight, to be added. So
Cool.
imagine that you have a similar type of, data set here, from the top, you have April 20th, RGB, you have April 20th in a multispectral, April 30th multispectral, April 30th in RGB, and etc. Right?
Okay.
So let's click April 20th RGB. Okay. Then you just click ortho mosaic there. Then you can see, zoom in to the project. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make you as let me see. Do I have to make it as an owner? Let me see. I think to give you an idea, what are the things that we can do? Let me make you as an
Sure.
owner of this project. But I'm gonna, degrade you back to pure, later.
Okay.
Let's go back to, workspace.
All right.
Click the Cornell WIT 2022 data set and choose April 20th RGB, manage
Let's
data.
see, 420.
Yep. And you're gonna see there's a bunch of stuff that I generate
Oh
because I
yeah.
use this one for many, many other examples. But you see the ortho images, you can change it to different type, and this icon here is to download to your local machine.
Okay.
If you click this one, this is share with others, which I'm going to talk about later.
Gotcha.
And this the trash can icon is to delete it. This view is to view the data set. And if you click this toolbox button, and you click that one,
Yep.
then now you can actually assign the value to each band. So if you just at the top, you see that scroll up, you're gonna see red. B1 is in a red, green, blue. I believe this one is a graph from metadata of the TIFF file when you did
Oh,
some
okay.
load. So, I'm gonna say more than 99% of the time, this one should be set, correctly. But in
Yeah.
some multispectral data set, this information is not embedded correctly, then you can
Yeah.
give those in a description in a manual as well.
Okay,
Since
good.
this is an RGB, now you can do some vegetation indices. So if you click this in the excessive greenness index, then it's going to ask you which one is red, which one is green, which one is blue. As you can see in the red blue, in the red should be B1 because of that description over there. B3, and don't click start. But once you do
All
this,
right.
they're going to
Okay.
do this in a beta index calculation on the server side. And
Okay.
that's the reason why you see a lot of EXGs over there because I was using this in this example
Yeah. No, that's good.
index calculation. So let's click outside of this in a car so they can exit out.
All right.
Then let's click this in a multispectral. Can you scroll? Yeah, let's choose this one, multispectral. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you see that there is also a bunch of EXGs as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
definitely.
see
You got one NDVI.
yeah, if you click this toolbox again, because when you created this data set, you said the band description is not correctly defined.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think this is data set not processed by my group, something by someone else. So I know this is in the mica sense. So I think
Okay.
mica
So it's
sense,
probably, yeah, blue, green, red,
yeah, whatever
red
that is.
edge,
But you
NIR.
can
Yeah.
just change this. But now, since this is in a multispectral, it will not only let you calculate EXT, but it will also let you do NDVI calculation.
Okay.
So if you click this in
Perfect.
NDVI, then it'll tell you, which one is red, which one is the near infrared. You just choose that one, click start, then that they will be do the actual the basically is calculation and we show up available over there as well.
Excellent.
So assuming that you have this one can be done um, on this and a server. So, all you need to do is, uh, I'm going to show you how to actually start from the scratch, start from the beginning. Once you have the
Okay.
raw data, you can actually generate the ortho DEM and point cloud on the cloud. We
Okay.
see it later, but once you have ortho over here, in case of IGB, you can do EXT calculation. In case of the multispectral, you can do EXGN and DVI, and we are working on the process where we can do any band ratio calculation in the future
Awesome.
as well. Okay.
And does it work with RTK tagged images, or do you have to go through a GCP?
So for this cloud processing, everything is we don't have a way to do the GCP
Yeah.
digitization. So
Fully
everything has to
automated
be
RTK based then.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
So let's click out. And this is how you can manage your data set on this D2S. So I think I covered pretty much everything that I think you need to know in terms of
Okay.
creating project, creating a flight. Then you can just visualize it. Oh, there is another thing that you can do here is
Yeah.
let's say let's go back to this on the homepage.
Oh,
Let's say go to corn. This is this is cotton. This is the one that you
yep.
created, right?
Oh,
So
sorry.
go to
This is,
cotton.
yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, cotton. And if you click this one here, the one they downloaded the DSM, and let's click this in the card over here, and it will show up. And if you scroll down, there is a button says share button here. If you click that one,
Okay. Yep.
now it shows that it is restricted, meaning that you have access to this product. This is why you can see it. I'm going to be able to see it because you add me as a member of this project, but
Okay.
no one else can see it other than you and I. Even though they can somehow, reverse engineer that, the URL of this, data source, we are doing a backend authentication, so they cannot actually access this
I
data set
see.
without, logging in. The other thing they can do is you can click anyone over there. Then now there's two different, the button here. Copy file URL is the actual URL where we can send it to the others so they can download it.
Oh, okay.
Copy share URL is the link where you can send it to others so that other people can see exactly the same screen they are looking at.
Oh,
So
cool.
and you
But they
click
don't
this
need an
one,
account.
they don't need an account. So
Oh, wow.
can you create a private
Yeah, I was gonna
window?
ask you if I could test it.
Yeah. So paste that link here. Then now you see that
Oh,
the top
sweet.
right, you are not signed in. And
Right.
you see, you can zoom in and zoom
Yeah.
out. This is the exact same data set that you are, looking at. So you can share this data set with others, very,
Okay.
very easily once this is downloaded to this platform.
Cool.
And even you should be able to embed this into some of the website if you wish.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
All
so
right.
this is how you can share it. And if you, let me just add you to one of the another project where we have a point cloud data set.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, and before we move on, is what's the compatibility with shape files?
So I'm going to talk about it
All
in.
right.
So give me a second. So let me add you to one of the projects. And this is in a Purdue campus data set. I'm going to also make you as a owner so that you can have a full control. Can you refresh
Sure.
this page? Then you're gonna see Purdue. Yeah, Student Health Center building.
Oh, cool.
And if you click LiDAR, or we have a point cloud from IGB, which is better than actually the LiDAR point cloud.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if you see
Uh,
DSM orthomosaic, so if you click orthomosaic here, you're gonna see very high res imaging.
oh, excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you click DSM, you're gonna see the building edges clearly shows up like
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
You click point cloud, then you just open up this 3D
Oh, here we go.
and you can just
Awesome.
zoom in and out. Right click and the pen is in the rotation of the window. Yeah, you got an idea.
Oh, man.
And there is a measurement that you can do. There is a bunch of tools. Have you used this pot tree before?
No, no, this is I haven't done anything with LiDAR. It's
Okay,
only
so
yeah,
couple of tricks. So if you click this in a three line button,
cool.
then these are the bunch of measurement tool. But the one that I like is, and I believe this one. Can you click that one? That is
Sure.
a measurement tool. So if you click anywhere on the ground and click this in a corner here,
Okay.
then it measures the actual height from the ground.
Excellent.
So it tells you this is in a 19 meter 20, 19, 19.20 meter, tall
Okay.
building. And you can imagine that you can use this one for measuring the plant height
Oh, definitely.
on cloud manually if you want.
Yeah.
And there are many other tools that you can try. I think this is actually a profile tool. So if you click that one, click somewhere here, and some other corner. Yeah, click anywhere.
Over here.
Yeah, anywhere. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, click and right click. I think that will end. Yeah. Then
Oh,
let's
wow.
go back to click this scene. Expand this one out. Show to the profile. Oh, you know what? I think this. What browser is this one you're
Oh,
using?
this is in Firefox, I guess. I can
Oh,
switch to Chrome if you'd like.
you know what? I thought that it works on Firefox better. But what he's supposed to do is that he's supposed to show the this profile along this line,
Oh, okay. Okay.
point cloud. I
Like
think
it,
yeah,
like slicing through the
yeah,
side of the building here.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
something like this. So I think that that's you can create a video animation using this tool over
Oh,
here as
cool.
well. So there are a ton of things that you can do it here, and probably you can just do some YouTube search
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
see.
So, okay. Gotcha.
But any point cloud that is uploaded, you can visualize it inside here, and you can do the
Okay.
magic. And even better, you can just the program, write a program to extract.
Yeah.
But let's go back to workspace
All right.
here. Let's say if you like to share this in a point cloud with others, going to Purdue, push Student Health Center building, and if you click this and manage data, and you see the point cloud over here. It was in a lock with in a locked position. Now this is an open because then I opened it up. So if you click this one here,
Okay.
you see the same thing restricted, meaning that the only person who access to the project can actually see it. Now I made it available. Copy this share URL, and the copy file URL is will send you the actual URL to download this in a point cloud.
Gotcha.
Then you can just open up the private window, paste the
Yeah.
link, and you can actually see that this 3 point cloud without even logging in. So you can actually share this with others
Wow.
very easily if you have a point cloud data set.
Some sort of dynamic rendering again, I'm sure, especially for the
Yeah. So
case
for
of point clouds.
example, if you click this one here, we are doing RGB color rendering right now. So if you click this one, and if you change it to elevation, yeah,
Oh, okay. Cool.
shows by elevation, and you can change the color map to different ones by choosing, for example, this one, and that will change it.
Wow.
all this, all different kind of stuff that you can do. Level of detail, intensity value.
Okay.
So this is the actual intensity value that has been assigned to each point. So
Wow, this is awesome.
yep.
Man,
Okay, so
cool.
can we go back to that raw data?
Yes. Oh,
Yes,
yes. Let's see.
that has been
All right.
it's been uploaded.
All
Okay,
good.
done. Right. So can you do refresh? Because I think you are not you didn't have a superpower when you uploaded the data. So maybe that's the reason why.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
Click the raw data tab. Now you
Okay.
see the process button because I gave you a superpower. That's the reason
Okay.
why I have this one.
All right.
Now you see the camera option. Single camera
Yep.
is just RGB. If you
Right.
want to spectral, you have to choose in a multi-camera.
Gotcha.
Let's go with the high because you have a pretty, the powerful GPU, quality, point cloud. If you do the meta shape, these are the settings that you have to choose, right?
Yes. Yeah, this looks
Yeah,
well, identical.
yeah. Click check proceed and click submit job.
Okay.
So what you're doing here is that now this data set they just uploaded is being pushed to a GPU cluster on Purdue side, and they're gonna actually process this data. So let me see.
That's
This
fantastic.
GPU cluster is not at the same node. This is actually located in one of the lab. It is in not a computer in a data center.
Oh,
So
I
this
see.
data transfer is not the fastest, but it'll work. So we'll come back to this, the images later.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that
directly
sounds
see
good.
that
And
data.
it's 134 JPEGs. I'm sure it'll chew through it pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. I can check on my end to see if the data processing has been initiated. I think that there may be still, transferring data.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's, we'll come back to this point later.
Yeah, no worries.
So you can kind of imagine that if you have a raw data, everything is RTK, upload it over here, process it. You can just push it as many as you want because
Yeah.
job management, job manager, handling multiple data processing, automatically. Then once this data processing is done, those three data product that I mentioned, DSM, Ortho, and then the point cloud will be generated at the data product tab.
Okay.
We'll come back to that point later.
Yeah.
Hey, so any questions so far in terms of you feel kind of, confident in how to create a project?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I
So
feel a lot
let's do
better.
one more thing. Let's go to my teams because you
Okay.
can do team management. From there, oh, I
Sorry.
can see on my end that your data processing is happening right now.
Okay, great. I also
So
realized I named it the wrong, it's the wrong year. It's the
no problem.
2024. I don't know what I
It
was thinking.
really doesn't matter, how you
Yeah.
name it because we have an internal mechanism to track file names, so you don't
Excellent.
need to worry about it. So you can create a new team by clicking add a new team here. Then give a name of the team.
Sure.
So yeah,
Just
yep.
go with that.
What is the description of the team?
Usually about maize, not
Yep.
cotton.
Whatever you like to call it.
Sure.
Then you can search by users and whoever to be added. Maybe you can add me.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah. Then click here, add selected. Then I'm part of the Murray Lab. Then if
Awesome.
you have any project that you would like to link this in a project with, you can do so. But let's not do it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Then click done.
All right. Sounds good.
And now you see Marriott Lab has been created. So next time you create a project, then now you can assign, this in a Marriott Lab to be associated with the project that you're creating. Then
Perfect.
everybody who is in this list will be added to this project automatically. But since you are the owner, you'll be the owner, and all the other lab, member in this team will be added as a viewer. So if
Okay.
you'd like to bump up those in a specific member as a manager or owner, think you have to do it manually. I think a viewer is the only one they can see it. They cannot share with others. Manager, I think they believe they can share and generate this, they can have access to toolbox. They cannot delete the project, but I think owner has all the power.
Okay.
Okay, so any question about in terms of creating a project? So
No, it's a
hopefully,
very
yeah,
clean
hopefully,
interface.
yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can start to unload your all those major projects with
Yes.
this
Yes.
one. Because the next thing that I'm gonna show you is even better. Because
All right.
you're gonna be able to access everything that has been uploaded to this D2S from QGIS in the first place. Then also you can access everything inside the Jupyter Notebook programmatically.
Okay. Excellent.
So let's go to the QGIS
All
window.
right.
So let's clean this up. Create a new project by clicking this button. Yeah, click new. Don't save it. And what we're going to do is we're going to click this in a plugin, manage and install plugin. Then click all and type in D2S.
Oh, cool.
And you have D2S browser, click install plugin. Okay, and close. We are going to go back to your browser. There is one more thing that we need to do. If you click your name at the top right and go to your profile, you will have to generate the API key because QGIS
Okay.
doesn't know how to authenticate. So we have to generate this. So this is the one that becomes your ID and password. So if somebody get a hold of this one, they can act as you. So you need
Okay.
to make sure that this is not disposed to anybody. This is
Okay.
your the secret key to anybody.
Gotcha.
So, but in order for this QGIS plugin, you have to generate this in API key. And if you somehow believe that this has been compromised, you can click this invoke API key. Can you click this one?
Sure.
That will delete this one, regenerate, then that will regenerate
Gotcha.
something new. You can generate as many times as you want.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
So we just create this in an API key. Let's go back to QGIS. Then you just install this D2S plugin. So click this in the plugin, D2S browser. Yeah, let's click that one. And type in the HTTPS
Okay.
ps2d2s.org URL there. And your email. And whatever the password that you used.
That.
Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah. Click login. And now you see
Awesome.
the list of project populated here. Let's go to Purdue Push. And you see the flight has been populated. So let's click this in a flight because we only have one flight with
Right.
the rest of the imagery. So that's the reason why only one thing. So let's check the DEM and also and add selected to the map. Let's go back to QGIS.
Beautiful.
You see, also
Wow.
also and DEM is loaded over there.
And it's streaming it. No,
It is
obviously
streaming.
it's yeah.
Now you are not downloading this data.
Yeah.
What it is happening is that they are streaming only portion of the region at the resolution that is needed. So
Okay.
if you just zoom in all the way, then you're gonna see that there is a slight moment where it was kind of blurry,
Yeah.
and they just stream at the resolution that is needed. If you just uncheck this in at the ortho, the top, you're gonna be able to see the DSM. And this
Wow.
is exactly the same TIFF file as in local file. So if you just right click this DSM, go to properties, and choose these ones to be pseudo color. Okay. And click apply. Oh, we'll have to change. Can you expand this one? Yeah.
That's
Expand this.
oh yeah, yeah. Sure.
You'll have to choose in a color map here by clicking this in a color ramp, choosing whatever the one, click and apply. Then now You are
Okay.
displaying these
Beautiful.
in a single band images with whatever the color map information that you just
Wow.
selected. You can just turn back on ortho. You can see ortho images being streamed right away,
Amazing.
and you can stream any data set into this one. So let's create a new project because this has nothing to do with agriculture.
Yeah.
And let's go back to Discord. Yeah, don't need this. Let's go create go back to the D2S browser plugin. Let's go to the Cornell project. I think it might be behind your QGIS window.
Oh, you think you're right.
Already kind of
Yep.
hidden. Yeah. So
Okay.
choose Cornell width.
Okay.
Okay. Let's choose
Oh,
April
cool.
20th.
Think that was RGB.
Uh, yeah, it should be. Yeah, author. Choose author. Add select to the map. Okay. Now you
Cool.
have this and author being loaded. So let's say we like to create a plot boundary. I'm
Right.
pretty sure you might have your own workflow to do it.
Yeah.
And we also have another plugin that we publish. So can you go back to the
Yeah.
plugin, manage user plugin,
Yeah.
and search for plot boundary? Plot. Yeah. Choose the plot boundary tool, click install plugin. There. And close. And go to plugin again, plot boundary. Oh, I think I kind of put it in a vector on the vector menu pane.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries.
The plot boundary, I click that one. So once you do, then you can just choose which one you like to use in a base map layer.
Oh, okay.
Also there, you choose what is an alpha file you like to save it to. So just wherever temporary location.
This is
Just give it as a GeoJSON. Yeah. Save. Then how many number rows and columns? So let's set 2 by 2 so that we can just test things out.
yeah.
And let's click in at the get upper level coordinate. Click that button. This
Oh,
one.
I see. I see. Gotcha.
And the whatever upper left corner that you like to use. So just click at the corner of the plot. Yeah. Yeah.
Go here.
And then whenever you just click, no, you need to choose the upper left corner just once. I think
Oh,
it's a little bit different the way how it works. So let's just go to the top left corner.
oh, sorry. Just up here and
Yeah.
then
So just zoom in. Just click this button again, and click this corner. Yeah. Then
okay.
that just guess this in upper left corner. Based on whatever
Okay.
you
Got
click.
it.
Then you can specify width is in a width of the length. So I think a width is about 2.5 meter. I don't remember what is the number.
Yeah, that's okay.
2.5, height to be 1 meter. What is in a row spacing? I think a row spacing is in this direction, column spacing is this direction. So let's put 20 centimeter here. This one to be a 1.5,
Row
0.
spacing
0.2,
0.2.
1.5 here.
And then
And what is the rotation angle? I believe this is the angle. So I think let's give it 20 degree. Just
the height's probably what, 20 or 15 or
uh, 0.5. Yeah, let's give 0.5. But yeah, then click generate. Then
okay.
you see, how they are doing it. But if you
Yeah.
don't like it, then you can change those numbers and then uh, give it a negative 20 degree. Generate again. I think this Windows doesn't. Yeah, I think a window you have to change the alpha file name to different because Windows
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
overwrite. I think that is a bug,
That's
but
all right.
you got an idea.
Yeah, oh, yeah, no, it's good. I
Generating this
understand.
plot boundary using this one, and once you can save this to GeoJSON, then you can actually save it into actual shape file or
Yeah.
GeoJSON. But you can unload this in the plot boundary by file back to your project. So let's go back to your data science platform.
All right.
And do you have a actual plot boundary of a cotton plot by any chance?
Yes, I probably do. Um,
Can you load up that? Then let's go back to QGIS then,
yeah, yeah.
and create clear up the project, create a new project. Yeah, don't save it. Go
Okay.
back to D2S browser plugin. No,
Oh
I mean
yeah, sorry.
this
Yep.
one. Yeah. Then choose a yeah, you have it shown in the back. Yeah, this one.
Great.
Let's choose cotton project and choose a DSM. Load it up because I don't think we have. Oh, you know what? We might. Your actual ortho mosaic processing is done.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go back to your the browser and check it.
All right. Go to, let's see, workspace.
Or yeah, cotton there.
And that was, I think I did 07
Yeah. Go to
data
there.
products.
So
Oh
DEM has
yeah.
been created. Ortho probably has been uploaded, but I think that they are doing probably the data format conversion.
Yeah,
So can you click view to see what happens? No, it is not there yet because I'm
that's okay.
conversion right now, but it'll show up later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But maybe you can click the DEM to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Yep. Is this the one they uploaded or
Um,
can you see the other one?
yeah, well, I think I uploaded that one.
Oh, okay.
This is the one
Almost
that you
identical.
just, yeah, I think you
Okay.
just made this one.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, you see the point. So what we can do is that oh, you said that you have actually not the boundary file.
I believe so.
Yeah. Can you see
It's
if you can find it?
if I, yeah, I'm actually gonna jump into my work computer here real
Yeah.
quick.
Hmm.
See if I can find it.
Hmm.
All right. Uh, everyone's gonna see my file structure, I guess. Um,
I will blur this out
all right.
when I'm editing my video. Because there's going to be a couple locations I need to make sure I blur it up because there are a couple of places we expose your API key and the
Yeah,
basic.
that's true. I do have one. Just give me 1 second. I'll get it to my main computer.
Take your time.
Zip it. I don't know if I don't know how well Windows can I just paste it? Yes. Excellent.
Yeah. Because the other thing that we have to do it here is we have to make sure that the actual coordinate system is not UTM, but it
Oh,
should
I see.
WZ for longitude and latitude. So we're
Okay.
going to load this shapefile into QGIS. So can you load this shapefile into QGIS
7. Absolutely.
Mhm.
I just want to make sure I get it right. Okay.
Mhm.
QGIS.
and load this layer shapefile? Okay, now you have this one. And let's
All right.
right click on this, the polygon they just created.
Okay.
Right click and export, save feature as. Then you're gonna choose, whatever you want, but I like GeoJSON because GeoJSON
All right.
a single file. Because these D2S do support GeoJSON or shapefile.
Okay.
If you can export this in a shapefile if you want as well, but just choose a file name to be that location.
So,
It's a GeoJSON, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
Yep. Then the one thing that you need to make sure is you need to choose, this one. This is set to, UTM 14 North. Do you have, yeah, the 4326? Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
You need to output into, the WGS84 and click OK.
got it.
Okay. Now you just created this one. Okay. So let's go back to D2S, the workspace. Then go to Cotton. You see the flight is the tab where you're managing all your flight. Map layer is
Oh,
the place where you manage your vector data.
okay, excellent.
Click add map layer and drag and drop that GeoJSON file. Just one. And click upload. And exit out.
Cool.
Then believe now you can go back to your home page and go to Cotton.
Let's go
And now
to,
we have an ortho available.
oh, wonderful. Oh, here we go.
Now you see this in a map layer box that's been populated. You can check this one. Then you see zoom in.
Wow.
Then you can change the transparency so that you can see the background as well.
Awesome. Look at those little guys. There we go.
Yep. So we're gonna do something more fun. So let's go back to workspace.
All right.
Then go to Cotton and then go to the RGB first one that we process the data. Yep. Manage data. Yep.
Manage.
Then we're gonna click toolbox
Okay.
and then we're gonna do EXG calculation.
All right.
So Ben
So
red is gonna
red
be one,
should be like that.
three. Click start.
Okay.
Then exit out by clicking anything outside. Then you see the EXG calculation is happening, right? The way how it works is that let's go back to, this EXG will become available later.
Sure.
If you click this in a DM view, and let's zoom into some of the smaller plot. And can you click this in at the boundary over there? Change the transparency. Whenever you click this in a boundary, what they do is they're gonna do a zonal statistics of that polygon using whatever the base map layer that you're showing. So can you
Okay.
click this one? This in at the this
Lost your. Oh,
you
sure.
click,
Yep.
yeah. Now you see zonal statistic result. What is the
Okay.
mean value of DSM for that polygon that you just clicked? What is a maximum? What is an average? What is median? What is a standard deviation? You
Perfect.
calculate. So you can just do journal statistics by each polygon. So you can click this one to see what it looks like. Can you click
Okay.
this one?
Oh, yep. Sorry, I lost your
Yeah.
cursor again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see they are calculated based on whatever you just clicked it.
Gotcha.
So you can just do journal statistics in this way. I hope this EXE calculation is done. So can you just refresh this page
Yep.
somehow to
Let's do
see
that.
if the EXT calculation has been done?
Core data
Yeah,
products.
let's do the EXT.
Ah, wonderful.
Now let's zoom in. And I think they are doing a little bit of extreme value. So let's choose a user defined. And usually we know that EXE value is meaningful most time between 0 and 1. So let's
Yeah, that's
default
what I
to that.
thought.
Yeah. Now you
Ah,
can
okay.
see them better by enabling this plot boundary. And you can just zoom in and click this in at the boundary. Then you can see the statistics of
Oh, here.
EXE value of those plot.
That is phenomenal.
So you can just do this. But what if you like to do this sort of statistics for the whole plot? So let's go back to workspace.
All right.
Mhm. Go to Cotton and go to manage data for the EXE layer that we got, the first one, and click
Ah,
EXE.
excellent.
We have a point cloud. So if you like to check the point cloud, you can click there.
Well, I'm gonna get a little distracted, sure.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
So
Oh,
you increase
amazing.
in a point cloud, you can zoom
Oh, that
in.
is awesome.
Yeah. You can do the height measurement that I can already show you how to do it using that, height measurement tool if you want to do it manually.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah. But the
Um,
thing is that now you can share this with, is Dr. Sully's plot?
yes.
You
Yes.
can send this link to the Squirrel group so that
Yep.
they can check it out right away.
That's
But
amazing.
let's go back to the workspace.
Right.
There is even more exciting stuff that you can do. Manage data. Let's choose a EXG toolbox.
Toolbox. Okay.
Now you see the journal statistics at the bottom. Can you click that journal statistics?
Oh
Now
man.
you're going to use that test.geojson as a boundary. Now you click start because right now they have something to download because you have click a couple of them. Those are the only one that has been generated.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I think there is something going on. They are generating EXG multiple times. There might be some bug happening, so I need to
Oh,
inform because don't remember generating this many EXGs.
yeah.
But I think there's something going on. But you got an idea.
Yeah, oh
So
yeah.
once you
Yeah.
click this in the toolbox again, those journal statistics is happening pretty fast. So click this journal statistics again, the box. Then you see download CSV or download GeoJSON. So can you
Oh
download
wow.
GeoJSON? Save into your machine, then load into QGIS. Then you're gonna have all those journal statistic value loaded as an attribute column. Can you right click, open attribute table?
Let's see. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Here we
Yeah.
go. Excellent.
You see mean max. We can
Ah,
apply it for everything.
wonderful.
You can download it as CSV. You can just open it as a GeoJSON, load it here as well.
There they
So
are.
assuming that you have an NDVI layer, you can do these statistics
Yeah.
like as well. So are you excited about this?
Oh yeah. This is phenomenal.
So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this. And I think you're just just scratching the top of the surface right.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah,
how you do the
definitely.
QGIS. And I know that the what is that field image R has a QGIS integration done.
Yeah.
So you can do pretty much all the field image R function inside the QGIS.
Yeah.
So we actually
Yeah, it's
have
great.
done a training video with the Philifest group how
Oh,
to
cool.
with
Okay.
D2S with field image out to the QGIS as well. So if you go
Excellent.
to our YouTube channel, you're gonna be able to see that training videos and available. Okay, so that's how you can load things into a QGIS. I think it is pretty straightforward. Next thing that I like to do here is, and I like to show you how to do Python programming
Right.
using D2S. So let's go back to the browser, open a new tab, and type in lab.d2s.org.
Okay.
Using
Same.
your same ID and password.
Cool.
This is not available to everybody. It's only available to a small group of people.
All right.
So you are special.
I am honored. Thank you.
So now you can write your Jupyter Notebook code here. Okay, so what I would like to do here is, um, how should I do this? I have some example code that I can follow. Let me see. Because if you're doing a programming yourself right now, I think this is going to be a little bit more challenging. So let me show you how I do it. Maybe you
Yeah,
can try to
that would
follow
be
what
good.
I do. Okay. So let me share my screen so I
Sure.
can stop
I'll
sharing.
stop.
So let me just, I'm going to go to lab.d2s.org. This is the one that I got. Let me see. Just open up another one here. And let's go to tutorial. You should have a tutorial kind of
I
page.
did see that tab. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the kind of some of the tutorial that we created, so how to create a workspace and etc. So you can check it out later. There's a lot more that you can do, but
Yeah.
what I like to do here is I like to create a new Jupyter notebook. So I created this in a workshop in a folder where I'm just putting a lot of stuff. I'm gonna create a new Jupyter notebook here, Python 3. Okay, so
Okay.
you can just probably do the same thing, create a folder
Yeah. Let's do
and
that.
you can just create a new Jupyter notebook. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to connect to a D2S programmatically. So the way how it works is you need to load a D2Spy. So the way how it works is
Okay.
I'm going to copy and paste this link here. So this D2S Python module, I like to call it a D2Spy because it's kind of easier to
Yeah.
pronounce. So D2Spy module is installed automatically, so you don't have to install.
Oh,
If you need anything else, you can always install this using a pip command here. So for
okay.
example, pip, you have to the exclamation pip install, for example, the CB2. If you like to do that
Yeah.
in that CB2 module, you can install it this way. But I'm not going to just do it because that by default, D2Spy is installed and LipoMap and GMap, all those open source library that I do a lot of collaboration with Chiseng and any of these Python module he developed we already pre-installed. But
Okay.
if you try to run some code and it is not the working, then we can always do pip install inside over here.
That's
But
good to know.
yeah, but first you need to load up this in a workspace the module inside it in D2Spy in a workspace in a sub module there. Okay.
Cool.
From here, now I'm gonna just create a workspace in a variable. From this in a workspace, then connect. The first argument is going to be the URL HTTPS
All
and
right.
your email. In this case, this is in a mine over there. Okay. If you just simply run this code and it will ask you a password. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just use the password, the mine that I got. Then I am actually connected to this D2S instance.
Wow.
Were you able to log in?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So next thing that I'm gonna do here is this is probably what you can find from other example here. If you go to tutorial, because I don't want you to type in everything that I'm
Yeah.
typing here, because sometimes this is not easy to type that in while I'm doing it. Let me see. Uh, Visualizing data product. I think this is the one.
Or
So
four.
basically what I'm copying here is that I'm copying this, okay?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to get in an API key. Remember, in order for something to be authenticated, an API key is going to be the
Right.
one. I'm grabbing this an API key from the workspace and saving as an API key. So I'm gonna just copy this line here. Coming back here, I'm gonna run this code. Oops, I just named it as work.
Oh, capital W.
No,
Or
WS. Because
oh,
I saved it
WS.
in WS over here, right?
Got it.
So there's the API key is available, so this part is not complaining. Okay.
Got it.
Coming back here, you need to set up the T-tiler because in order for it to do the dynamic rendering, you need to use that one. You need to import the OS module. Paste
Okay.
this one here. So basically, you're setting your environment, environment variable T-tiler endpoint to be our T-tiler instance at D2S. Essentially, that's what you're saying.
Cool.
Okay. Next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to get all the projects that you have an access to. So project, I'm going to say that the project is equal to, I have a workspace and a get project function. So once you do this, it will give you all the list of projects that you have an access to. So if I run this, I have a
Okay.
lot of projects. So
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have a 344. In your case, you have
Oh wow.
like
It's
how
like four.
you have four, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you just do I probably just print them all. This is in all the list of projects that I got, but
Yeah, I'll just run it and see what I've got.
basically, if you
Yeah.
do projects, getting the first one, this is in a pretty push one that I shared with you. Your first one might be different, but basically, I just use this in a function here in the workspace get project,
Yeah.
have a list of all the project, and I save this in that variable project there. Okay. And you have a programmatic way of choosing a specific project because you have so many projects and you don't want to kind of manually go one by one. So
Yeah.
let's use your how should I say this? Your cotton project
Yeah.
program to choose that. So I'm going back to my workspace here. I'm looking for cotton. So this is 2023 cotton. This is the one that you created and share with me. So I'm gonna say the cotton project is gonna be among all the projects. I like to filter by title.
Oh, cool.
So if I do cotton project, now you have a project collection. So they're gonna give you in a multiple project that has in a title 2023 cotton. So I'm gonna just say that this because we only have one. So
Right.
we're gonna and I ended up grabbing just the cotton project itself right away. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So you saw how we can get all those in a project. So let's say I like to get all the flight in this in a project. So cotton project dot get flight. Now if I do flight over there, now you have
Oh, cool.
two flight programmatic and pulled out, right?
Cool.
Now you can also find the way how you can do it is now you can just now you know how to pull these out programmatically. There is
Right.
tons of other stuff that you can do. So let's say I like to get all the orthos pulled out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just define an empty list here,
Okay.
exps. I'm gonna create all the empty lists here. Now for flight in flight, I'm writing a for loop, right?
Yeah.
So if flight dot sensor, if you look at each flight over here, flight has an acquisition date, name, altitude, side overlap, forward overlap, sensor, platform over there. So I'm grabbing
Gotcha.
this in a sensor attribute. So if the flight attribute is not equal to RGB, I'm gonna say that I'm not interested. I wanna only filter out in RGB flight. Okay.
Okay.
Then data product is gonna be flight. We have choosing in a specific flight. Let me just turn up this. What is the criminality? You don't need to check this grammar here.
It's funny.
Turn it off. Okay. From the flight, I like to get all the data product. Okay. I'm saving all the data product in this data product into data product. Okay. And I'm doing some configuration. Let's do this. See how it works.
Yeah. Why not?
If you just see the data product, now you just get the
So,
first you just went through two flight. let's see, both of them are actually RGB, so I think they're
Yeah.
gonna be they'll go through this process. So what we ended up getting is, and we're getting this data product for the second flight, which is
Right.
over here.
That makes sense.
This is the data product collection. We have a DSM, and that's pretty much it. Because the second flight only has one DSM that we unloaded, right?
Right.
But if you like to print uh, length of data product, you can see first one is a 5 data product, one data product. So you get an idea how we can
Oh yeah.
programmatically pull this kind of data set over here. And you can also get vector layer. So let's say vector layers is um, cotton project, because this vector layer is associated with the project, not with the flight. Get map layers. Look at this in a VLS layer. We
Yeah.
just had, I think this will be a list. So
Is this
there's,
all 400 plus
yeah,
shape
this
files?
is return as a GeoJSON.
Multi-poly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably I shouldn't have printed this out. You got an idea.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so length of this BLS. You got one. So this
Right.
returns a list. You just grab the first layer. You have a GeoJSON now. You know how to parse the JSON inside of Python. So you
Yeah.
can just grab first polygon. You can just do whatever you want. You can do general statistics. You can do a clipping. So the example that I'm going to show you, this is not going to work for your case, but to give you an idea, what are the things that is
Yeah.
possible? This is a code that I developed for in a Wiki project. So essentially, I have some additional packages to be installed because I need to lead that
Yeah.
TIFF
I'm
file.
familiar with TIFF file. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I just wrote a couple of function that I developed. That is in a bunch of line over here, getting the other projects. And for this one, we have all those drone flight in one project.
Right.
The actual plot boundary has a mixture of private lines and public lines. So they save this in a plot boundary in a separate project so that
Okay.
you have some data security issues. So that's the reason why I'm grabbing one project for the drone flight and one project for the the plot boundary layers. Then getting all the flight, then the setting up the EXG and auto layer. I'm only choosing RGBs. If it's not RGB, I'm just skipping out.
Right.
Getting all the data product, and among all those data product, I'm only grabbing this an auto data product. If we don't have anything also, then say that hey, doesn't have any also. So keeping this
Okay.
flight. If it is in a greater than one, I'm appending this acquisition date and actual, the auto data
Gotcha.
type
So
and
it's a
call it a
dictionary.
dictionary.
Yeah.
If it's EXG, I'm doing the same thing. If they don't have a EXG, I'm skipping. If they have a EXG, I'm adding dictionary as on the list so that they have acquisition date and actual URL of the EXG over there. Okay. Then
Cool.
getting a map layer. I'm loading in this in a layer, grabbing this in the features and grabbing all those in a name. These are the variety names.
Oh, okay.
All
Yep.
of these. I just print out all this in variety names. I'm using the Tom 116. From there, I'm just grabbing all those the geometries and etc. Then I'm just grabbing all the experiment name that contains this Tom 116 out of multiple repetition. They have 3 experiment. I'm choosing this UVITH or whatever experiment name is. Then essentially I'm just grabbing all those this variety GeoJSON the file over
Okay.
there. What I'm doing here is that for all these authors in authors. So I remember I created a dictionary earlier,
Right.
list of all the author mosaics. I'm just grabbing all those property of experiment. What is I think I even don't know what that means, but this is experiment name, test name, variety name, and etc. Then I just create a encrypting alpha file name programmatically. Then I'm printing, I'm clipping. If the file already exists, I'm skipping. If the file doesn't exist, this data product has a clip function, taking GeoJSON as a the geometry as the first input, what is an output after you do the clipping. So basically, what it does is that these orthomosaic images will be clipped based on whatever geometry they provide.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I'm just clipping this, the big orthomosaic by each, plot boundary, saving
Right.
it into a separate file. And I'm just, append it. So this is a process where they are just, clipping it.
Right. Okay.
And I'm doing a little bit more kind of data cleaning. Then actually I'm plotting this on this, Jupyter notebook. So this is a date after planting day 7, UBTHI, rep 1, rep 2, and rep 3. They
Brilliant.
planted 21, 45. Now you can see how this the plant is growing over the season. But the beauty over here is that you never download anything.
Yeah.
Everything was programmed it. And since this the Jupyter Notebook server is running right next to the PS2 instance, this is going to be extremely fast.
Yeah.
You don't need to download anything. I'm doing the same thing for the EXG. So same thing over here. I'm just simply plotting this EXG over here. Now, once you have this one, we can calculate what is the mean of EXG. We can
Yeah.
plot, the growth curve, doing some, the line fitting, whatever you like to do.
Wow.
So, from here, pretty much there's no limit what you can do,
Yeah.
right? Once your
No,
data is
it's
already here, if you know how to do the Python programming, there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
yeah. Wow. That's
So here
that's
is my
incredible.
proposal. So you have a lot of, the corn,
We do.
maize, corn data set. I know it takes a lot of time to unload. And
Yeah.
even though, your network at the, on campus is going to be faster, but when you have time, try to unload, the 1 year, the experiment, upload it to this D2S,
Okay.
play with it to see how you like about it, and
Yeah.
and to
No, and
optimize it.
these scripts are I'll still have access to these when we're done, right? These is that example you walked through or not? You said
I'll be more than happy to share this code with you.
okay.
Yeah, but
Because I really like the single plot cropping and it's
yeah.
just really nice to for
So
visualization.
what I can do here is, what I will download this Jupyter notebook file and send it to you. And some other tricks that I'm doing here is that, remember, I'm connecting here. I don't, put my, password and ID because
Oh
I
yeah. Yeah.
created a, where is it? Environment setting.py file. So this one here, I have my ID and password saved
I
as
see.
an environment variable. And if you go to our pi.d2s.org website guide, I think there's some instructions somewhere,
On how to make your
how to
own. So
make that in a
that's
file so that you
okay.
don't have to kind of type in ID and password in order.
That's nice.
So
Yeah,
when I
gotcha.
send you this file, I don't have any ID and password, but the reason is because I have a separate setting over here.
It's in your okay.
Yeah,
That's good
in
to
your
know.
case, you may have to actually not either type in your ID and password manually, or you just set up in a similarly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I'm gonna blur this out
Oh
anyways.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Open this
Yeah.
up here, import OS, D2S
Right.
is here. My password is set up over here.
Okay. Yeah, I
This
got it.
is how you can do it.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
I know
That's
there's a
awesome.
lot of information.
Well, that we have a recording though. That's the beauty.
Hopefully, you like it, and
Oh yeah. We'll put the all the G2F from the previous year's RTK, so it's a perfect data set to test everything with.
yeah.
So
But the beauty of this is that now, once you can develop something that is working for you, it's going to be piece of cake for others to replicate what you did
yeah,
and be better.
certainly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, reproducibility. It's king.
I'll be very happy to, entertain any of your new development,
Yeah,
any tricks that you developed to be shared.
sure, sure. Well, and if I mean it's all just Python code, it can be run on here too. So
Yeah, yeah, but this Python code doesn't have to run on this Jupyter Lab server. It can run on your laptop, but only
yeah,
difference that if you are end up streaming a lot of numbers back to your local machine, that the bandwidth, whatever the network connection that you have, is going to be a bottleneck.
yeah,
But
sure,
this
sure.
Jupyter Lab server is running right next to the Purdue data center, so that the connection is going to be extremely fast.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Any
Well,
questions?
that no, I will. I'll definitely be going back to the video because
Sure.
I
Okay
think I'll
then.
need to. But
Uh,
no, thank you. Genuinely, it's extremely impressive
okay.
what you guys have done. So
So please use it. Please spread the word if there is anybody who needs an account. This the resources free available to anybody. So you can upload as much data as you want.
all right,
Spread
that
the
was what
word.
going to be my next question. Is we do have a lot of images, so
Go for it. We have a
okay,
plenty of storage.
all right,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Awesome. Well, thank
Like I
you.
said,
I'll tell Dr. Murray about our
yeah,
call for sure.
yeah. I'll be editing this video. Make sure that no kind of sensitive information to be released in the video.
All right, I appreciate that.
And
Thank you.
whenever that the video is uploaded, I will first make it unlisted so that you can kind of check it one more time. I'll do my diligent work to make sure that blur out every
Yeah.
sensitive information, but everybody make mistakes. So
Oh yeah,
I will send
yeah.
you
No
the link
worries.
so that you can check it first. And if you see anything, let me know. I will just
All right,
make a modification and publish it.
sounds great. Thank you. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to exploring more of the platform.
Okay.
So
And if you have any questions, please feel free.
yeah, I'll probably bother you with emails, but
Okay. Thank you
all
very
right.
much. I'll
Have
see
a
you
good
next time.
night.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.